people are working relentlessly in the laboratories trying to find that cure. We don't need to find a cure for organ donations. The cure is within us. If there is a way that we can get almost every Canadian from coast to coast to become an organ donor, that's our cure. We'll solve the problem. We'll be able to save over 4,000 people that need transplants, and anybody else in the future that might need a transplant. And you never know when something like that happens. You just never know. One day you're full of life and everything, and then next thing you're given some tragic news that something's wrong with your heart, or something's wrong with your lung, or your kidney, or your liver. And you know, and it's at that time that you really find out how important this issue really is. So we're trying to let everybody know how important this issue before that even happens. And if we can somehow get that same enthusiasm as we have in Toronto in trying to win that cup, we'll solve this problem. And some of the things that we have to do is work on some of the things to make it more easier to become an organ donor. So today what we did was we suggested to the Premier, and you should know this because this is important, if he would take our recommendations in building a retrieval center in Charlottetown Hospital. That means that if anybody does want to become an organ donor on your island, and should that day come and they get rushed to the hospital, there'll be a team ready there to carry out that person's wish, because presently they have to be flown to Moncton or Halifax. So if we can have a hospital here in Charlottetown, that would help the situation. So that's one of the things that we recommended to the Premier, and we don't know what the Premier will do with it. But at least we got his attention, and we can only stay on him, I guess. You know, to see if he's going to carry it out. And there's other things that you know, Gordon, there's other groups here on your island that can continue talking about, you know. But wouldn't it be something if PEI became the #1 province for organ donations across the country? You know, that would send a nice spark for all the other provinces to do the same. So what we're going to say to Charlottetown today and the rest of the island is to become #1 when it comes to organ donation. And if you can do that, a lot of lives will be saved. Thank you.